Baraka Yahweh, Baraka Hawashai, Kala Yahweh, Baraka Hawashai, Baraka Kakadash. Come on to the elder apostle, great Muslim, who will ensure citation and argue and put to the truth about the poor on the earth, the fear of how Yahweh, Baraka Hawashai, and the hope of elect, and who the world literally called God, and Yahweh, and who the world literally called Jesus Christ, and Hawashai. The Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and those in line identical back to one tribe of Israel, due to the scattering amongst the nations, the four corners of the earth. This is Mahar call for the great Muslim, Los Angeles camp. Back when that election, I was all about dollar really be edifying to the fear and power of Yahweh, Sound Shai, by Sound Kakadash, which is the Holy Spirit. So, the other night, you had a member of the Rothschild family out here in Southern California, the LA area, in the prime real estate rich area where he might really be at, in Laurel Canyon, died due to a house fire. Alright? So I'll play the clip.
Breaking right now at 11 o'clock, a deadly house fire in the Hollywood Hills. And tonight we're learning about the man with a very famous last name who lived and died there. Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand live in the Hollywood Hills with the breaking new details tonight. Jory.
Mark, firefighters had a difficult time accessing this home because it's set so far back off the road, and it's at the top of a very steep hill with a very thin stairwell leading up there. Once they did access the home, they made the tragic discovery inside, and it turns out the man who lived there might have been a billionaire. Hollywood Hills neighbors did everything they could to put out this raging fire that broke out in a home on Lookout Mountain Avenue.
I was going up the stairs, and right as I approached the top of the stairs, the flames burst out of the house.
Firefighters knocked down the flames in about 20 minutes, but found the home's elderly occupant dead inside. Neighbors identifying him as Will Rothschild of the Rothschild family.
We're getting a new roof put on tomorrow, and so I told my wife to email him to make sure it's okay that we use part of his driveway. And he never responded, and I said, well, that's so unlike him.
Rothschild is described by neighbors as an eccentric millionaire or even billionaire with multiple properties and dozens of some of the most expensive cars on earth. But on a street lined with multi-million-dollar homes and mansions occupied by celebrities and the powerful, Rothschild was said to have lived as a bit of a recluse in a small, old, rickety home in conditions described as that of a hoarder, something the fire department seemed to tactfully confirm tonight.
Given the fire damage, it's kind of hard to determine how much of that was prior to the fire and how much of it is the building itself that has been demolished by the fire.
And while some neighbors had never even seen him and assumed the house was vacant, those that did know him are saddened by the loss.
It is very sad. He was a good guy, good neighbor.
This is very tough for those that knew him. Arson investigators were on scene, but the fire department tells me that is typical for any fire in which someone loses their life. Once they cleared their investigation, the coroner came to remove the body. We are now awaiting a cause of death to see whether he had passed before the fire or he perished within the fire. Now we await to see what kind of treasures may have been inside of this. We've already gotten a peek at some of the cars on the property. There are high-end vintage cars, including one that a neighbor says once belonged to Michael Jordan. We're live in the Hollywood Hills tonight. Jory.
It's supposedly, I had a theory where supposedly what he had looked like. Because, earlier, was it this year? This guy passed away. Jacob Rothschild. Okay. Write an article about it. On TikTok, on Instagram, they had a video of what he had looking like. Oh well, we'll get to the scripture because, hey, but it's like a telltale sign what's gonna happen. Esau, Edom, kingdom is coming to an end very soon. All right, for a member of a Rothschild family and go out by fire, that's huge. You know, ultimately judgment on the heavenly body, how much outside, you know, that you don't know who the Rothschild is. You know, some of they can know that they Esau evil. They know that they're descendant of Esau. All right, they know that they're the Edomite. But concerning the wicked in the scriptures, it's talking about them. All right, the elite of this world. Okay, but I wanted to hit the angle of now he knows what's really gonna happen. All right, and now that he's up in the heavens, because nobody go to hell. All right. Ecclesiastes 1. If I can remember. Good. 12. Chapter 12. Verse 7. And then shall the dust return to the earth that it was, and that's your body. Alright? You got burned up in a house fire, all that gonna return back to the ground. Okay? And the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it. Alright? And the spirit go back to the heavens. Alright? To the Heavenly Father. Alright? There ain't no such thing as hell when you die and go in the ground and burn by fire. No. Alright? The scripture talk about how he's the father of all spirit. Okay? So the spirit go back to the house. Okay? Now I want to hit the point of he know the real truth of his end now. Alright? If he know that he's not gonna overcome your house side, he know he's not gonna up that property. Alright, they spent billions of dollars on trying to hide the truth. Trying to have this space force. Alright, they think they're gonna outdo the Lord and the angels when they come. Not happening. Alright, so it's Luke 15 and 19. This is how I speaking. Okay, like I said, now Will Rothschild knows. Alright, and ain't nothing he can do about it. He ain't gonna be able to go back and tell the Rothschild and the other elite family that's still alive what's gonna happen. Alright, or what they need to do. Alright, that's what we're here for, the prophet, turn the elder apostle, great wealth on down. That's what we're here to do with the house I can go into this parable. Alright, Luke 15 and 19, there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. Alright, so the linen and the purple represent luxury and riches and having wealth. Back then, to have purple linen, that cost money. That color purple, that they get that dye. Alright, which means you have money and you was able to afford a garment that had purple dye in it. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus. Alright, and the Hebrew word for Lazarus is who Yahweh help, or Yahweh help. Alright, they think for Ezra, All right. I believe Azariah as well. Okay. How will help. And ultimately, the Lord is going to help Israel as a whole. All right, essentially. All right, but through the elect first, right? How shy. There was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, full of sores and desiring to be fed with the crumb which fell from the rich man's table. All right, was ultimately, getting the little bit of what they make. All right, especially these owners that only like the football and baseball teams. They make billions of dollars, and giving these multi-million-dollar contracts to these athletes. That's crumb. All right, this is one of the examples. We can use so many examples, but that's just one for now. Moreover, the dog came and licked his sword with the other nature. All right, profiting off our lower state. All right, and our ignorance as well. It came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angel into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. In hell, he lifted up his eyes, being tormented. Right, in hell, not talking about in the ground. All right, hell talking about the state of condition that he's gonna be in, which is slavery. We're talking about the rich man, like. But there you go, a white man heaven is a black man hell. All right, so in the kingdom of heaven, the Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, what Lazarus represent, being Abraham's bosom, is gonna be that kingdom. All right, we're gonna be on top. Even so-called white men will be at the bottom. We're gonna be in hell. All right, that's what we're talking about. Him being in slavery and captivity. All right, a state of condition. Okay. And in hell, he lifted up his eyes, being in torment, and seeing Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me. Right, because he is a descendant of Abraham. All right. Remember, Abraham had a son, Isaac. Right. Isaac had twins, paternal twins, Esau and Jacob. So yeah, that's basically his grandfather was Abraham. All right, that's why he called him father. And crying out for mercy, but there ain't gonna be no mercy for the wicked. All right. They cried and said, Father, have mercy on me. Father Abraham, have mercy on me. And then Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue while I am tormented in this flame. Alright, so basically after a little bit of a relief, alright, of his captivity, not gonna happen. Alright, he's gonna have to experience the whole what we went through, but double, as scripture say. He's gonna have to drink the dragon of the cup. Well, no, the scripture say pass to him the cup, but double. Everything that we went through, he's gonna have to go double through that in his hell. And there's gonna be no easing up. There's gonna be no relief and no break. All right. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. Right. You best believe Will Rothschild wasn't thinking about no damn niggas in LA. Alright? And he had all the good things, all the real estate, alright? all the money. Alright, it's the car in the world. Alright? And he didn't give two shit about no damn check. Alright? His money alone could have lifted the whole city of LA out of retired property. Alright? It would have solved the homeless problem. No, but he up in Laurel Canyon away from you niggas. Alright? Well, he was past it. You know, he died in a house fire. Okay? Make the outside, they remember what you benefited of, and remember what the so-called nigga that you made American with you. Alright? Which was the cause of your people enslaving us. But Abraham their son remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. Now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. So now we are going to be comforted in the kingdom of heaven. Alright? And Esau, Edom, the wicked are going to be tormented in captivity and that slavery. And besides all this between us and you, there is a great fit, so that they which would pass from sin to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that will come from them. So it's already set up to where we can't. The spirit already gonna have it programmed where Esau is not gonna be able to get no relief. Right? You know how like in captivity when Jacob was in slavery. Certain Jacob had a little bit of relief. They were still in slavery, but you had Jacob that was still able to go to the house, you know, have the house slave and whatnot. It ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom of heaven. There ain't gonna be no Edomite in the damn house, or serving Israelite at all. Right? That could be for the other nations. Then he said, I pray thee, their poor father, that thou wouldest send him to my father's house, for I have 5 brethren, that he may testify unto them that they ought to come into his place of torment. So like I said, real Rothschild noticed what the end of his demise is really about. And he's not gonna be able to forewarn the remaining elite Edomite that's still here on earth. Alright? Nothing he can do, but he knows the truth now. All right, he knows exactly what's gonna happen. He knows exactly what's gonna play out, but nothing he can do to avoid it. That's why he's just there, right here. Let they also come into this place of torment. He gonna try. He wanna try to stop the rest of the Rothschild and the Bush and Oppenheimer and DuPont and Rockefeller, all them. You know. Avoid being in captivity, but it's too late. Abraham said unto him, they have Moses and the prophets, and that's us. Alright? Starting with the elder apostle, great millstone on down. The bro that's teaching 100% truth, doctrine according to the Holy Spirit. They have us. And they see us. That's why the scripture in Isaiah to the gate of the noble. Okay, they see us. This have reached unto the elite. They know what the fuck is going on. But they're wicked. Alright, they were programmed to be wicked. They can't get it right. Okay? Abraham said unto him, they have Moses and the prophet, let them hear them. And he said, they, Father Abraham, but if one went from them, from the dead, they will repent. No, the fuck they want it. They'll still be wicked. And he said unto him, if they hear not Moses and the prophet, neither they will be persuaded though one rose from the dead. Right? And they ain't been persuaded by the true prophet that have been pushing this for decade on decade on decade. Alright? They for sure ain't gonna hear real Rothschild or Jacob Rothschild that come back to life and tell them the real feel, like, hey, this This is what's going on. Hey, we're about to go into captivity. Alright, this is like a rule over us. America be destroyed. Ain't nothing we can do to stop it. They're not gonna be persuaded by all that. Alright? Because it's already set up in the spirit. Well, eat gonna eat them to go fucking down, man. But that's beautiful news, man. Kind of like how about outside. Alright. For another elite, prominent Edomite died in a house fire. Alright, kind of like how about outside. So I'm gonna leave it at that. That's the angle I wanted to hit it with. Alright, if you know the truth, and there's nothing they can do to stop the prophecy from being fulfilled. Alright, so that's all.